Welcome to Garden Invaders, the show that makes a little bit of horticultural heaven out of back garden eyesores like this one. Our garden designer Nikki Mager does all the brain work, and the brawn is provided by the Garden Invaders themselves. And because we're feeling very generous, we give away all the hard landscaping for free. But it doesn't mean that the homeowners, the garden owners, get away scot-free. No, they have to work too. One of them is out here in the garden, and the other one is with me taking part in a gardening quiz to win some colour and light for this place. And let's hope they do extremely well, because it looks like the only thing they did well in the past was party. Mind you, there must have been really good parties. Today we're in Acocks Green in Birmingham, in the garden of Claire Ray. Claire works in IT recruitment and moved here last October. What she really wants is a garden for those parties. The one and only time she's been busy in the garden was in a big tidy-up in preparation for a shindig. Helping Claire today is her housemate and college friend Rachel. She's come a long way from her college days now and is the licensee of an Irish pub. Girls, your garden. What were you thinking?
It's gorgeous.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's just basically a few doors and a couple of beer crates.
No, I don't think you've seen the whole thing here.
I'm not seeing it, am I? I'm not seeing the real beauty of it.
No.
Can you talk me through it? Maybe... What's this?
Well, I got it from my pub, and these were just here before anyway.
Let's just walk around and savour the garden, because, you know, what, you had a party and people came along with bindweed seeds and planted them secretly
Really
behind your back.
trashed it, yeah.
This actually sprung up overnight. I mean, last week, you know, it wasn't actually here, and then just as...
It's just a miracle growth all up your finely kept fence. Have you actually ever lifted a finger in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
Flymo.
Which
Lifted
finger?
The Flymo.
Oh, you did the
Flymo.
lawn?
Yeah.
When was that ago? 6 months ago?
No, about 7 weeks ago now.
2 months ago, yeah.
Doesn't it grow?
Yeah,
Doesn't it?
Doesn't it grow? And you've got a lovely shed here? So what was this? This was your cocktail bar up here?
There was no Tom Cruise there, unfortunately.
So what's your dream garden? What's it going to look like in your wildest dreams?
Something very stylish, just a little bit more stylish in this garden.
It's hard to imagine anything more stylish than this.
Something very, very functional, i.e. no work, and also as well something that we can, you know, actually enjoy for the rest of the summer.
Somewhere where you can booze a lot.
Yeah, somewhere it's quite
Friendly
sociable,
yeah.
and you know, can have a bit of lively entertainment.
Sociable, stylish and low maintenance. That's very good. Now, in order to get that, one of you has to kind of pick up a spade and muck in the garden. The other one has to answer some questions. Who's going to do what?
I'm doing the gardening.
Spade?
Yeah. I am the spade.
And you're going to be answering the questions.
I'm going to try and answer some questions.
How's your horticultural knowledge?
Absolutely zero.
Zero. Marvellous. It's just going to be paving slabs.
Yeah.
Very strong. Well, luckily you're not alone. We've also got Nikki and the Garden Invaders. Oh, you're so full of beans.
Large garden, keep me fit.
Wow, well, it's a large garden. What are you going to do with it?
Well, it's very square, very boring, not much going on. So what we're going to do, clear the area, create some different shapes, lots of focal points, lots of different materials.
Space for their boozy parties?
Yes, which I've heard all about.
Now, Rachel's with you.
Great.
Claire, you're going to come with me and answer some questions.
Bye.
OK, ready for some hard work?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Well, come and meet the invaders, come and meet the gang. Here they are.
Hi.
This is Rachel. Lots of clearing to do, so we need the turf cutter in for this. We need to get all that wood out, and that shed has definitely got to go. So all hands on deck.
Claire, look at this botanical booty in your front garden. Isn't it beautiful?
Fantastic.
There's some colour, there's some grasses, some shrubs, and then there you've got some evergreen architectural plants to give your garden some structure. And the star prize.
Ta-da.
I wonder why we chose that for you. Drinks trolley. For your garden. I think not even your party guests could destroy that. So all of this could be yours if you answer these extremely difficult questions. Only teasing. Let's start with these ones. These are some nice colourful ones for your flower arranging,
Yeah.
which I'm sure you do a lot of. This is a gorgeous orange. This is called crocosmia. It's like a kind of lily affair. And here we have a burgundy salvia. And this is also gorgeous, another burgundy-coloured plant. This is nautia. This attracts lots of bees and insects, so it's good for a buzzy garden. Finally, we have Phygelius, which is this orange bell-shaped. Beautiful, you can make lots of flower arrangements with those, Claire, as I know you love to. So these are yours. All you have to do is answer this simple question. You ready? She's terrified. I want you to give me the Latin names for all of these.
No!
No, okay. Okay, the question is very simple, okay? The root of which plant is grated and made into a sauce served with roast beef? Is it A, parsnip, B, turnip, or C, horseradish?
Horseradish.
Completely correct! These are yours, aren't they beautiful?
They're gorgeous.
Hey. after your triumph with question 1, we're coming on to question 2. And we've got some grasses. But these are grasses you don't have to cut, since you did so disastrously with your lawn. This is called a sedge. It looks like it's dead, but it's actually meant to be that kind of bronzy colour. And at the front we have wavy hair grass, which grows into these lovely clumps or tussocks you can presumably sit on. And this is called miscanthus. You use it to kind of mask things, which might be a good idea in your garden. OK, so here's the question. It's not too difficult. It's to do with alcohol, because we thought you might like that. The honey used to flavour drambuie is produced from which moorland plant? Is it A, a thistle, B, heather, or C, gorse?
Thistle.
You think it's thistle? You're wrong! It was heather.
As you said moorland, sorry.
Never mind, but you don't really need grass, you've got plenty of grass. Never mind, these plants are yours. Garden invaders, can you remove these plants?
Look at that, brilliant. Doing well?
Well, she got the first one right, but she didn't get the second one, so no grasses, I'm afraid.
Never mind, loads more to go though, thank you.
Great.
I'll give that to you. You can continue sweeping here.
OK.
Shed's gone, huge amount of space, things really progressing well, and the next job is, once we get all this cleared, we're going to cut a semicircle using an angle grinder into the existing slabs and the concrete. And into that we're going to sink some preformed decking, which is going to form half a circle up here, and then we're going to step down onto the other half. So there's a circular theme coming in here. And then to add interest, we're going to bring in lots of natural materials. So we're going to use cobbles and stones to build another circle, which is going to edge the decking. And then onto that, we're going to do a sort of circle of turf, semicircle of turf, with a planting either side. Then eventually, we've got a really good idea, which we'll see more of later. We're going to create a natural divide, but also with little windows in it to create focal points. And up there, eventually, is going to be a pergola, which is going to be sort of a semicircle. So lots going on, lots of focal points, lots to do. So I've got to get rid of this.
Nikki, how's it going?
Well, actually, it's progressing really, really well.
Well, you look very elegant in the sunshine, it looks like.
Give me another hour and I probably won't.
Do you like some plants?
I would love some, so win lots. Good luck.
Claire, get winning. We need some more plants in your garden. This is Mahonia. That's a beautiful kind of spiky plant, but you have to be careful when you're pruning it, as I'm sure you often will, because the sap is an irritant. It makes your fingers sting, so you have to wear gloves. And this one down here, I always thought this was called castor oil plant, but apparently it's not. It's called Fatsia. Nice big leaves. And here we have a beautiful striped iris. These usually grow by the riverside, but actually this one likes dry soil, so you don't have to water it too much. So you ready for the question?
No.
Wrong answer. So, what C, the letter C, what C is the French name given to immature marrows, usually served sliced?
Courgettes.
Hooray! You got it right, that is fantastic. You'll be having this Fatsia and all these fabulous plants in your garden.
What we've done, cleared the area, taken down the shed, thank heavens, and what we've used is an angle grinder to cut out a half circle of 1.50 metre from that centre.
Yeah.
This is actually pre-formed circular decking. It's really good to have. It's really easy to work with. That's the first half of it, and the second half, which the boys have been doing, is now going to be lifted in.
Cool.
That'll form the step down, but sort of carrying on the circular theme. So this is the only complete circle in the garden. And then what's going to happen is that off that we're going to have a gravel edge, sort of running a half circle around there, and then we're going to add the turf to that. So it's sort of layers building up. So you've got your circular layers sort of hugging the circle up here.
Yeah, and in between here.
Ah, noticed. Because we've got gravel and pebbles going around there, it'll be quite nice to sort of tie the areas in. So we're actually going to put cobbles and gravel in here. So it sort of ties that area in with this area and just looks more natural and goes with the stone and the wood. And then these are nearly in place, and what they're for, we're going to build a pergola here, but it's going to have a sort of a circular theme as well. So that again is going to look as if it's sort of hugging that circle, and it'll give you sort of a shady area to sit in up here. We can enjoy a drink. But lots to do, and what we need to do now is actually get the posts in so we can start putting the marine ply up. So
Okay.
come with me.
Sure.
So we're stuck out here in the front, but we can hear the noise from the back garden. What do you think they do? They sound like they're sawing the garden in half. Any ideas what they might have been up to?
I've no idea.
You scared?
I don't mind as long as it's not plastic garden furniture.
Nothing like that. But you could have some of these lovely plants as well if you win these. So we've got another Crocosmia, slightly different shade of orange there. Here at the front we have Veronicastrum, which is it's a nice plant. It has this interesting star formation of the leaves. They're like stars if you look from the top. It has a purple flower. Also with a purple flower, this is called Agastache. Its flower has a real bee magnet. It attracts lots of insects. And it's a member of the mint family. And you can tell it's a member of the mint family if you feel the stem. Stem is what?
Square.
Square, yeah. And all members of the mint family are squared stems. So that square stem plant could be yours if you answer this question. Okay, you ready, Claire? So, it's about trees. You good at trees? I feel a strong tree knowledge coming from you.
Okay.
Is the sycamore tree, is it a relative of the maple, the pine, or the oak?
Oak.
Think it's the oak? You are wrong. I'm really sorry. It's actually a relative of the maple. It's the maple. They have the same sort of five-pointed leaves. I think perhaps you should go inside and revise.
Okay.
I'm going to look at what's happening in the garden.
I'll come with you.
No, you won't. Get back in. Oh, my God, you guys have been so busy. Beavering away.
Taking shape.
Oh, man. What are these poles? What's the story behind these ones?
Right, these are to create a divide in the garden, from this area of the garden from the main patio. And on here we're going to nail some marine ply that we've painted up a lovely blue colour, and we've marked out circles on it. And we're just going to jigsaw those out sort of windows.
A little
through.
porthole effect.
Yeah.
Very good. What about these poles at the top?
Well, what we've done is we're using metal supports instead of digging down into the concrete to support the posts. Steve is busily erecting the poles there. They're going to form a pergola, so that's another focal point, and a bit more height, sort of adds some elevation in the garden. But that sort of ties in with the circular theme that's going on.
This is amazing, this sort of decking.
I know, that's really good. Really worth thinking about sort of using circles rather than square decking. Really easy to use, comes in 4 pieces.
And what's Paul doing here? It's like making a little kind of like sandcastle.
That's going to be the retaining edge for the gravel that's going to sit in there. We've got sort of a pinky coloured sort of chippings. We're going to put a membrane down to suppress the weeds, and that's going to go in there. And then you're going to work your way back this way, and we've got a semicircular path going in.
Can it? That's a good point. Where are the plants going to go?
There's going to be plants sort of in front of the porthole area, either side, and sort of building up the side, and then we've got some pots that can actually go on that area.
All on schedule, are you happy?
Yeah, it's hard work, but we're nearly there.
Right, I'm going to see if we can get some more plants for you.
Cool. Good luck.
Oi! No peeking. I've just been out the back. I tell you, they've tarmacked over your whole garden and they've put plastic furniture everywhere. You love it.
My worst nightmare.
You'll love it. But I think you may need some flowers. So you need a few more. So try your hardest.
Okay.
You've got some good ones here. This is called a plume poppy. It's very elegant and it grows about 8 feet tall, which is fantastic for your garden. And down here we have Acanthus, which is also called bear's breeches. They don't ask me why, but it's a great looking plant. I think it looks kind of like a leaf, but it's actually a flower. But it's pretty, don't you think? And this is called a Rogersia, which to me looks like a horse chestnut kind of gone wrong, but it's actually a bush, and it has big kind of white petalless balls of flowers. Very stylish. I think these are quite stylish flowers, which is what you wanted. Very nice. These could be yours. If you answered this question, Lollo Rosso is a red Italian variety of which salad ingredient?
Lettuce.
You got it! Yes! Oh, I'm so pleased because they're stylish. You wanted style in your garden. You got
That
them.
is good.
Do you want to win some more?
Yeah.
Let's move on.
I'm like so surprised.
Okay, so we're talking about some architectural plants here. They give shape and form to your garden. So this one really is an architectural plant in the sense that it can grow as big as a house. It can go up to 30 feet for a long time. It's called the cordyline. You see it's got quite tough leaves. We also call it the cabbage plant. Down the front, we have a beautiful kind of bamboo. It's called Heconicloa, and it has these beautiful purple leaves in the autumn. Very gorgeous. These could be yours if you answer this question. This one's a little bit more tricky, but I'm confident that you'll get it right. Blue jacket and Delft blue are varieties of which scented flower often found in bowls at Christmas? Is it A, hyacinth, B, hibiscus, C, hydrangea?
Hyacinth.
Sure?
I'm not sure now.
You sure?
I thought that was spring, but...
Hyacinth is your answer? It's the right answer. Yeah. So now you have architecture in your garden. Are you pleased?
So then, Nikki, what's the idea of this then?
Well, I wanted to create a divide between that area of the garden and this area of the garden. And the circles sort of reflect the circular theme that's going on in that end. Yeah. But I put them kind of close together because what it'll do is sort of leading your eye to actually explore the rest of the garden from this area. So it sort of lead you through there. So do you like it?
I do, yeah, it's lovely. Claire will definitely like
Will
it.
she? I think it'll probably end up being a game, won't it?
Oh, it will,
One
yeah.
of your party. Wet sponges,
Claire's first, though.
target
definitely.
practice. Have you got anything to do?
No, I haven't. Any suggestions?
There's some planting over there.
Okay.
See you in a
See you in
minute.
a bit.
Claire, it's your chance to redeem yourself and win back those grasses that you lost earlier on. Apparently they're crucial for the garden at the back. So there's quite a lot resting on your shoulders. And all you have to do is successfully complete our little challenge. I have to say, the challenge is absolutely terrifying to me because it involves flat packs and assembling them, which is my absolute bête noire, so I can't do it at all. But I'm sure you can. As you can see, here it is. It's a small hexagonal planter. So all you have to do is unpack that, build it on this, line it with the black stuff and fill it with compost and then plant those bedding plants in. Easy.
And that's it.
Hey, that looks
Look.
fantastic.
Quite impressive.
Oh, quite impressive. This was flat packed. It was like one of those ghastly wooden jigsaw
puzzles.
things you got for Christmas and it didn't do till Easter.
Hey, you've even got a liner in there.
Are you impressed?
I am actually. So you stacked it together. What did you put? Did you secure the liner in there with anything?
Yeah, I'll put some little tacks round the sides.
Tacks, not
and
nails,
then
tacks.
then cut to measure.
So what was the inspiration behind this sort of planting scheme?
Bit of symmetry going on here with the plants on the corners. So
Okay.
I thought they could grow over the edges and kind of cover up any little patches here. In the middle, the tallest flowers to have sort of a centre point and a few clashing colours. I just wanted to make it wild and colourful.
Well, I'm very impressed. Almost a true professional there. So well done.
So does she win the grass?
Give me the grass. Get the grass.
Give her the grass.
Absolutely.
Hey. So you get to rest now. You get to rest after all your handiwork and prepare yourself for the big moment.
Have a
Meanwhile,
seat.
let's take this back into the garden.
Where I have a job for you.
Oh, work at last. Holy moly, it's looking fantastic now. These are great.
I know, they're brilliant. Just a real focal point. Probably end up
Absolutely.
being a game though, but there you go.
They will. They'll be like, you know, party shots through the holes.
I know.
The
Moving
pergola's
targets.
finished.
Almost, just a few sort of finishing touches to do to that, but I mean, we've got the gravel in and the cobble edging.
This looks fantastic, the gravel, now it's all finished.
And it's really nice, the colours, they all sort of tie in, because they've got sort of a dusky pink sort of tint to them. So it all ties in with sort of light wood of the decking. And all the colours look really good.
Excellent. Turf down.
Turf is down in
Easy job.
circular
That's-
shape.
That always makes it look so much nicer instantly, doesn't it?
Always the last job to do, really, though. One of the last jobs, so we don't stand on it too much, and it'll sort of give it a good water and look really good.
You need to water it down, don't you?
But it's not finished yet.
Oh, really?
I've got a job for you.
Planting these?
Well, no, we've got a beer garden going on here, so we've got some half barrels.
Ah.
Empty, unfortunately, but I didn't empty them. And we got these from a scrapyard.
Right.
And they've already been cut in half. So that's your job. The corder lines that Claire won have got to go in there. But you need to drill holes, one hole in the bottom for drainage.
Ah, now that sounds a bit more tricky.
There's a drill, there's some compost out there.
I'll give it my best.
Good, I'll see you later.
Easy.
Here we have it, Alistair's work. It looks really, really good. Really effective planters, drilled some holes in the bottom, and in it he's put the cordyline, a brilliant architectural plant with these razor sort of foliage here, and it just adds impact on here. The important thing to remember about cordylines is that they don't really like cold weather. So if you think it's going to get a bit frosty as you get sort of into autumn, all you have to do is group it together, bunch it together like that, put some ties around it so it holds it tight. What will happen is some of the outside leaves will go brown, but at least it'll keep the heart of the plant really warm. And then in the spring, or as you think it's getting warmer, all you have to do is cut the string and you've got your cordyline back. My real favourite in the garden today is this miscanthus. The reason why is because it's just a lovely, graceful plant. Almost resembles the bamboo with the noise it makes, but it's got these really slender, arching sort of foliage to it, and I just think it adds so much character, and it'll really break down the hardness of this. And the colour just sort of bounces out from this blue. Plant worth having in your garden. Another one of my favourite plants in the garden today is this regersea. Normally it's got a long flowering spike of it, but what you do is you cut that down after flowering. The reason why I love this one, it's got really tough textured leaves and a brilliant, brilliant colour, and I think it just looks brilliant against all the different colours in here, but a plant worthy of having in any garden.
Nikki, what a difference 8 hours makes. It's unbelievable.
I know, it's incredible. Quite a complicated garden, lots going on. So what we've done is, the first thing we had to do was use an angle grinder to cut down into the original paving. Then we've laid the decking in 2 halves, but with a step down, and this sort of comes in 4 pieces, so it's easy to assemble.
And circular, that's the key, isn't it? Because you said when you came in, it's too square, so circle is the key.
Yeah, and it was very sort of boring coming off the house, and it was straight lines, so I've broken that up completely and just created lots of focal points. Put in some cobble edging, put the cobbles in cement, and then we've got that sort of pinky colour gravel because it sort of ties in with the colour of the decking. Circular turf, and then we put those wonderful marine ply sort of screens up, creating not a solid barrier. I didn't want a solid barrier, I wanted something other than trellising. And then finally we've got the pergola up here, and again they can get some climbers and put up here, but again a focal point, so you're led straight through and you've got something to look at, and also the height sort of symbolises the height going on there. All ties in.
So clever. I'm just overwhelmed. It's like a poem. One thing that people at home can't appreciate is that it smells absolutely fantastic from this cocoa chip that you put down.
No, it's brilliant. It's brilliant stuff, really good mulch, suppresses the weeds, but that smell.
It smells of chocolate.
I know,
It
just
smells
one
like you're
big bar of chocolate
exactly.
here.
Now, Rachel, you've been working really hard today. How was she?
Brilliant, really, really good work, really, really hard, got stuck in.
Yeah, I did. I really enjoyed myself, actually. It's been quite a good day. Hard, but worth it.
So there were moments where you didn't like you were enjoying yourself at all.
I know, but it will be worth it, and Claire's going to absolutely love it.
So what do you think Claire's going to say?
Wow.
Wow, that's all you can say, really.
Yeah.
Isn't
That's good.
it? Wow. Yeah, wow's better than...
Yeah, I'd rather have a wow.
Well, let's go and see what she thinks. Let's go and get her.
Okay,
And
cool.
leave Nikki do some finishing touches.
Thank you.
Before we do this, I want you to think back to what it looked like this morning. What did it look like?
Disgraceful. I can see mess,
The
broken down fence, an old shed.
Oh, it was a mess, wasn't it? Whoa.
It was the pigs.
Okay, now you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God! It's gorgeous. It just looks like a little haven. It just looks absolutely beautiful.
Wander around
Oh
your
my
haven.
God! And just see all people sitting around having drinks, enjoying themselves. It's really relaxing as well. I can imagine coming out and actually enjoying being in the garden. And I can't believe you got rid of that horrible rotten shed as well. That was good.
It's gone.
And it's just absolutely gorgeous. Doesn't look like there's too much gardening to do either, which is really good.
No, you've only got the grass to worry about, and water your hanging baskets and your tubs, and of course your wonderful
And all my
creation over there.
All the plants that you won, indeed.
It's absolutely fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you like this,
Thank you.
the screen
I
effect?
do, because it just looks really sort of intimate and enclosed, and
Yeah, I've tried to divide it into 2 rooms and then break down the squares that you've got out there, and that's why I've chosen a circular theme, so...
it's got a real shape to it as
Yeah.
well, because before, you know, when you said it was square and boring, it was really kind of square and boring. Also
Yeah.
as well, keep a bit of the noise away from the houses
Yeah.
at this end of the garden. It's just fantastic.
It's very private.
And
It's
what
very,
did you think
very
about the little
fantastic.
pergola?
It's gorgeous. It's kind of got like a real contemporary Oriental feel as well, which...
And you've got your beer kegs in for your
yeah,
beer.
they're brilliant. Absolutely.
But you know, there's one thing missing for that party experience. That's the fine wood drinks trolley that we saw earlier. Do you
Yeah.
remember? Do you know how you win that?
It's got my name on it.
It's got your name on it?
By answering another question.
Yes! Well done. But this time, you're allowed to consult with Rachel, so the two of you can get together and get a question.
Who's been a star today.
Star,
It's been really, really
I've
good.
never seen her do so much work, to be honest. I don't know how you motivate her. I really don't.
Just got stuck in.
Okay, you ready? This is the question could win you that beautiful drinks trolley. Which bright yellow spice is obtained from the stigmas of a certain variety of crocus? Is it mustard, turmeric, or saffron?
I think it might be B.
B.
Yeah.
You think?
Okay, I'll go. I don't mind, whatever you think.
It's up to you, Claire.
I think it's turmeric.
You think? Or are you going to go with your gut
No,
feeling?
no, I do think it's saffron.
Saffron?
Saffron, I'm going to go with the first feeling.
Saffron is correct! Change your mind in the last minute.
Indecisive.
So bring on the drinks trolley, for goodness sake. Oh. Another garden triumphantly invaded. Join us next time.